Hi everyone, my name is Panina, and today I'm going to be talking about my systematic review, which I did on the effectiveness of following a low residue or low fiber diet versus following a clear liquid diet, along with a bowel prep regimen in the day leading up to a colonoscopy procedure. So, in this presentation, I'm going to give an overview of the introduction of my systematic review, in which I'm going to talk about the background of colorectal cancer, using colonoscopy as a diagnostic tool in colorectal cancer, and different methods of bowel preparation that are used to prepare for a colonoscopy. So first I want to give an overview of the anatomy of the colon and the rectum. So the large intestine is composed of the colon and the rectum. As you can see, it's like the darker pink squiggly thing around the small intestine. And the colon is made up of different parts: the ascending colon, the transverse colon, and the descending colon, and finally the sigmoid colon. And at the end of that is the rectum. And the rectum is what leads into the anus. Basically, what happens is after passing through the small intestine, waste travels into the colon. The colon absorbs any water, any salt that's left over, and then the rest of it continues traveling through the colon into the rectum, which is where it stays until it passes through the anus, and it's held in the anus by sphincters, which are ring-shaped muscles, which keep the stool in there. And when the muscles relax, that's when stool is released. So there's different stages of colon and rectal cancer. Basically what happens is polyps, which are growths, begin to develop, and they happen on the inner lining of the colon or rectum. So as you can see in this picture, the stage of growth is correspondent with the stage of cancer. So the smaller growths are stage 1, followed all the way to the largest growth, which would be considered to be stage 4. And then a colonoscopy procedure is done to detect any abnormalities within the colon and rectum. So a colonoscope, also known as an endoscope, is inserted through the anus, and it gives the and with a camera on the tip, and it gives the doctor the ability to see what is going on, detect anything abnormalities within the colon. So in order for the doctor to get a clear picture of what's going on in the colon, it's important that the patient does an adequate bowel prep. So typically, a patient would follow a clear liquid diet for 1 to 2 days prior to the clear liquid diet. But research has shown that following a low residue diet on the day prior to the colonoscopy procedure can lead to adequate bowel prep, meaning you're getting a colonoscopy on Tuesday. Normally, you would follow a clear liquid diet for the full Monday, and then for Tuesday up until you get your procedure. Research has shown, however, that following a low residue, low fiber diet that Monday, and then transitioning into a clear liquid diet just the day of the procedure, can lead to adequate bowel prep. So the aim of this systematic review is to assess the feasibility of prescribing a low residue or low fiber diet versus the traditional clear liquid diet prior to undergoing colonoscopy based on adequate bowel preparation quality.